Well, I married me a wife, gave me trouble all my life, left me out in the cold rain and snow. Rain and snow, rain and snow, cold rain and snow. She left me out in the cold rain and snow.
Glad to have everybody here with us tonight for Mountain Music Showcase. It's beautiful weather today, 80 degrees, and looking for more through the rest of the week in the 70s. So my kind of weather. Hurry up, farmer's market, and get out those delicious tomatoes. I don't eat tomatoes in the winter. Okay, we're going to get to our music in just a moment. But you know, my routine is every week before we get to the music, we say thank you to our veterans. So let's see some hands out there. If it's the same ones, I don't care. I want to say thank you every week. Yes, thank you so very much because of all of your service and your sacrifices. Thank you here at the Crooked Road General Store and you veterans by way of television. Thank you. Because of all of you, we are here. Now, if you remember, these folks were here about a year ago. Okay, 6 months ago. Anyway, Melinda G. Davis said one time when she was contacting me about coming back. Let's see, where is she? She was here earlier. I think she left. But anyway, I like what she said. She said, it's like coming home to family and picking on the front porch. And that's pretty much true, yeah. And that's a great sound. I like that. So, all right, I'm going to get out of the way so you can hear the family. Once again, everybody, please help me welcome to the old Southern Porch, Valley Grass. 2 trees on the hillside of the mountain, always looking up toward the sky. Remind me of my papa and my mama, who lived their 80 years before they died. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley, that old wagon leans against that hay. 2 graves on the hillside by the cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. The burning of the green wood on the fireplace, the falling snow around the redbud tree, the branches of the laurel by the creek bed, and the rippling waters on the gentle stream. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley, that old wagon leans against the stack of hay. 2 graves on the hillside by the cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. Papa used to talk about the young days when he and Mama first settled there. He spoke about the love of the mountain that he and Mama shared together there. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley, that old wagon leans against a stack of hay. 2 graves on the hillside by the cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. My mom and dad are resting there today. Thank you. Thank you. I was born in East Virginia, North Carolina I did go. There I met a fair young maiden, and her name I did not know. I don't want your greenback dollar, I don't want your watch and chain. All I want is you to love me. Darling, let me change your name.
and her hair was dark curly, and her cheeks were rosy red. On her dress she wore white lily, where I long to lay my head. I don't want your greenback dollar, I don't want your watch and chain. All I want is you to love me, darling, let me change your name. I'm going back to East Virginia. North Carolina ain't my home. I'm going back to East Virginia. Leave old North Carolina alone. I don't want your greenback dollar, I don't want your watch and chain. All I want is you to love me, darling, let me change your name. Darling, let me change your name. Thank you, thank you.
My home may not look like a castle, and my clothes may be lacking in style. And if you come sit at my table, a meager supply you might find. But oh, it's not what you see that makes me a king, makes me a king. To me, I'm everything in all that I need. All that I need is treasures unseen. God made a world full of beauty, with things we enjoy every day. And my secret to hidden possessions is to love Him and serve Him each day. But oh, it's not what you see that makes me a king, makes me a king. To me, I'm everything and all that I need. All that I need is treasures unseen. To me, I'm everything and all that I need. All that I need is treasures unseen.
Hi, I'm Michelle with SBK Animal Center here in Blountville. I have Archie with me today. He is a 10-year-old lab, probably lab golden retriever mix. He's a very good boy. He's house trained. He's not neutered yet, but that's included with the adoption fee. He's very good with kids, as you can see, and he's been with us for quite a few months now, so he's really ready to go home. Seniors shouldn't have to spend their retirement stuck at the shelter, so he really needs somebody to come and be his happily ever after.
Mountain Music Showcase presents bluegrass, classic country, and southern gospel music performed by some of the Mountain Empire's best bands. Join us each Monday from 6:30 until 8 p.m. at the Crooked Road General Store in Bristol, Virginia. Together, we promote our musical heritage and provide an opportunity for bands to be featured on local television. Watch during primetime Saturday nights at 9:30 on the Tri-Cities CW. Bands who would like to be considered for an appearance on Mountain Music Showcase are asked to visit mountainmusicshowcase.com and leave a message.
It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. Wish that I was in Kentucky, Mom and Papa, oh so dear. Mama's gone now, so is Pop. That Kentucky's a long way from here. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. Found the love now since I married. Her love was true, for she told me so. Bought a ring with all my money. She ran off to never know. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. Heavy load, it's a heavy load. Take us home, brother. All right, thank you. I've been singing right. No matter what I say or do, you're never satisfied. I've tried so many times. I'm leaving now, goodbye. I'm riding on that midnight train, my head's hanging low. These awful blues will follow me wherever I may go. Oh, why was I ever born? I'll never understand. To fall in love with a woman like you, in love with another man. I'm riding on that midnight train, my head's hanging low. These awful blues will follow me wherever I may go. Woo! You broke a heart that trusted you. Why was it made of stone? I'm left here in a world black as night, but I must travel on. I'm riding on that midnight train, my head's hanging low. These awful blues will follow me wherever I may go. And the road was a bell, and the bell was the sound of days that have come and gone. And the road ran to little town on the hillside where the word of the Lord lives on. Ring the bell,
Ring the bell,
ring the bell,
ring the bell,
ring the bell, both far and wide. You can hear it on the mountain and out across the valley. Ring the bell and go to its side. Well, I followed it down from the hills to the town in the darkness and dead of night. There were children dancing there with flowers in their hair, and the streets were lit with candlelight. Ring the bell,
ring the bell,
ring the bell, ring the bell, both far and wide. You can hear it on the mountain and out across the valley. Ring the bell and go to its side. Now the farmer and the teacher, the barber and the preacher all held hands and moved as one. When the holy word was spoken of a Savior who has risen, and the Spirit moved on everyone. Ring the bell,
ring the bell,
ring the bell,
ring the bell,
ring the bell, both far and wide. You can hear it on the mountain and out across the valley. Ring the bell and go to its side. In the middle of the street, fell down hard on my knees to the pavement that shone like gold. With a shiver in the start, he reached into my heart with the kindest words I was told. Ring the bell,
ring the bell,
ring the bell,
ring the bell,
ring the bell, both far and wide. You can hear it on the mountain and out across the valley. Ring the bell and go to its side. Ring the bell,
ring the bell,
ring the bell,
ring the bell,
ring the bell, both far and wide. You can hear it on the mountain and out across the valley. Ring the bell and go to its side. Ring the bell and go to its side. Thank you.
And this is Gizmo. Gizmo's been with us for about 2 months. She's already spayed and current on all vaccines, including rabies. She's a very sweet girl. She's good with kids. She was just spayed, so she's just getting her stitches out. She also needs to be on a grain-free diet. She does have a little bit of a skin issue, but as long as she eats grain-free food, it's perfectly fine. She's probably about 2 years old. And as always, we can always use good volunteers. We need some to help us with events, to walk the dogs, stuff like that. We can always use donations. Right now, our major needs are dog food, dry kitten food, and laundry detergent.
She told me that her name was Jenny. She lived in a cabin on a hill in a coal mining town in West Virginia. I love Jenny and I guess I always will. I thought I would always want to ramble. I thought I would never settle down. Well, I met her in the hills of West Virginia, in the heart of a coal mining town. I like the sound of the coal trucks back in the hills hauling coal, with the beautiful mountains all around me. West Virginia, you have won my heart and soul. I thought I would always want to ramble. I thought I would never settle down. Well, I met her in the hills of West Virginia, in the heart of a coal mining town. I thought I would always want to ramble. I thought I would never settle down. Well, I met her in the hills of West Virginia, in the heart of a coal mining town. All right. All right, Melinda, what you got there? Hey. Okay.
All right, Carolina fans, there you go. Right, that's great. It is. Let me say thank you to Mr. Salyers, I think, isn't it, from Coburn. Thank you for coming over to be with us. He said he came over because he saw my show on the CW. So thank you very much. And thanks to all of you for being with us. It's been a great night. This band is just unreally awesome. I mean, it's just tremendous. This is the way bluegrass is supposed to sound, and it's tremendous. So this time, it ain't going to be 6 months before you come back, Melinda. I keep sending her messages, and she won't answer me, so it's her fault. But anyway, thank you so much. We'll see you again for sure. And thanks to all of you for being with us, and we look forward to seeing you again on Monday. We're here, remember, each Monday, 6:30 until 8. And again, for those of you who don't know, I'd like to repeat it so that you'll watch the show like Mr. Salyers did. We're on Saturday night at 9:30. That's prime time on the Tri-City CW. And in a lot of places, it's still CW4. But you get into certain areas, it becomes CW8 or 20 or whatever. So just remember CW, and that's where you'll find it. And again, thank you for being with us. I'm Jim Edwards for Mount Music Showcase. Once again, let's say thank you to this tremendous band, Valley Grass.
Three men on a mountain, up on Calvary, and the man in the middle was Jesus. He died for you and me. Now the man on the left was a sinning man. Nailed to the cross he bled, he could have been forgiven, but he mocked the Lord instead. You say you are the Son of God, yet they nailed you to a tree. Come down and save us, if God your Father be. Three men on a mountain, up on Calvary, and the man in the middle was Jesus. He died for you and me. Now the man on the right was a sinner too, but he's sorry for his sin. He asked the Lord's forgiveness, and Jesus said to him, fear not, this earthly death. Before this day is o'er, you'll be with me in paradise on heaven's golden shore. Three men on a mountain, up on Calvary, and the man in the middle was Jesus. He died for you and me. Three men on a mountain, up on Calvary, and the man in the middle was Jesus. He died for you and me. Good night, everybody. God bless you.